All right, what's good, everyone? Welcome to the UPSHOT League Unfiltered, powered by Livewire Sports Media. So we got some update news because there are some roster updates that just dropped, and one name on that roster just was in training camp with the WNBA. We're gonna take it. We're gonna take a look at it real quick. The UPSHOT League does kick off the inaugural season this weekend, this Friday, as the Savannah Steel has dropped a roster for this season, and we're gonna take a quick look at it. It's pretty good, and there's one name that y'all will love on there. Y'all will look for really on there. It's really good. So let's take a quick look at it. So they said the Savannah Steel, along with the Upshot League, announced today their team's inaugural open night roster for 2026, and here we are. So as we look at it, the Upshot League has, and I will repost this on X if y'all follow me on Livewire Sports One. So you have Eliana Moore, Eliana Moore, 5'8" guard out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Sydney Shaw, 5'9" guard out of Miami, Florida. And Megan McConnell, yes, Megan McConnell, who just was in the Indiana Fever training camp, got waived just before the WNBA season kicked off, has signed with the Upshot League. It says, as of May, Megan McConnell has signed with the Savannah Steel, which is my hometown. So I definitely would love to get to see Megan down there. Hopefully, see her play, get her feet wet. One of the inaugural teams in the Upshot League. Above the move, the 5'7" guard is listed among 11 players opening night roster for the Savannah Steel in their first season as the new Upshot League. Recent background prior to this, McConnell has signed with the 2026 training camp contract with the WNBA's Indiana Fever on April 26th, following a stint with the Phoenix Mercury in 2025. Career highlights stand out at Duquesne University 2020 to 2025. She finished her college career at the school, all-time leading steals 370 and assists of 660. Now, a rest on that roster is Z Spearman. She's a 6'4" forward out of Dackler, Georgia. Harmony Turner, who also was in training camp as well. She has signed with the Upshot League. And Harmony Turner, if y'all don't know Harmony Turner is one of the highest scoring college collegiate players that is from Harvard University. So that's a good. You got Harmony Turner there, and you got Lasher Petrie, 6'4" out of Detroit, Michigan. Aria Collin out of Orlando, Florida, 5'10" guard. Lauren Taylor, 5'11" out of Breachwood, South Carolina. Q Morrison, 5'7" guard out of Riverdale, Georgia. Cassandra Richardson, Douglasville, Georgia, 6'2" forward. Olivia Crutchman, 6'3" forward out of Columbus, Georgia. Alexa Parker out of Savannah, Georgia, 5'10" guard. Now, you got two from Florida, one from Detroit, one from Texas, one for PA, and one for Wisconsin, and mostly everybody else are for South Carolina and Georgia. Now, believe it or not, this team is going to do. It looks like they're going to do some great things. I'm going to be following the league very, very closely. Going to follow the league very, very closely, and everything like that. Going to make sure that this league gets the recognition, gets the what it looks like, and everything like that. So we're gonna take another look at the full roster on here real quick, and then we'll definitely dive into. But if you don't recognize some of these names, then do a lot of research, look them up. But if you recognize Megan McConnell and Harmony Turner, then you know who they are. You know who these young ladies are. So we're going to take a look at the article real quick about the Savannah Steel, also with the UPSHOT League. All right, so we have the inaugural season about to kick off. Says May 11th, immediate release. Savannah Steel announced inaugural open night roster. Savannah Steel, along with the UPSHOT League, announced today the team's inaugural roster for the 2026 season. The roster features a talent and experienced group of players as the Steel prepare for their first season in franchise history. I just ran you down the names, but Alexa Parker, who is from Savannah, Georgia, she's on a developmental contract. Our team has put in the work day after day, and I cannot be more excited about what these ladies are bringing together heading into the inaugural season. As head coach Coretta Brown, the foundation of the Savannah Steel is to be built to last, rooted toughness, accountability, and togetherness. What stands out most is the way these players support one another and compete as a unit. The bond is going to define who we are this season. Savannah opens its inaugural season on Friday, May 15th, when it travels to face Greensboro Groove. The Steel will then make their home debut next Friday, May 22nd at 7 o'clock, once again against Greensboro. Opening weekend continues Sunday, May 24th, as the Steel takes on host Jacksonville Wave at 3 p.m. The Steel are one of UPSHOT League's founding 4 franchises as part of the inaugural season. Tickets for the home games are available at steelupshot.com, or you could call 1-912-494-2868 for additional information and be a part of Savannah's newest professional sports team this summer. Visit the team's website or contact the Steel directly. So that's the newsletter. That's the article that has been put out. Now, like I said, this is going to be exciting for this team. And if you're not following the team, then I understand that perfectly well. But this team is going to get the recognition that it needs. It's going to get the exposure that is needed. It is a developmental league now, just like stated. It's a developmental league to help some of these young ladies better their skill, be redefined, and have a chance to make it to the WNBA. You got to think about it. In the next 3 years, the WNBA will be having 3 more expansion teams. Now, will the roster spots move up from 12 to 14? They do have 14, but 2 of them are developmental contract spots for the WNBA. But maybe the league moves from 12 to 14 and then have 16 with 2 spots of developmental. We have to see. But this is a great opportunity for these ladies to build a resume, play in the league, garner new fans, who's been fans of them in college, or some of them who played overseas. So this is just a great start. I will bring more coverage of the UPSHOT League from different teams and go over their rosters and in the full. So just stay locked in. This is UPSHOT League Unfiltered, powered by Livewire Sports Media Entertainment. Until